I know one motherfucking thing. If I go to sleep tonight, March the 12th, 2026, and I wake my ass up in the morning or tomorrow, March the 13th, 2026, and the motherfucking gas prices go up one more goddamn time, I'm crashing out to the fullest extent of the goddamn law. Cause who in the fuck told Trump they gonna burn them folks shit? They have these motherfucking gas prices steady going up and up and up and up. Come on, man.
America has had enough of this war with Iran, now that it's affecting their own pockets, that being gas prices.
I don't understand. What happened to gas prices? 2 weeks ago, gas was $2, and today gas is $4. You guys, did gasoline go to college and come back with a master's degree in pricing? Oh my God! I came to get gas, and the pump is looking at me like a bank loan officer, asking questions like, say, are you ready for this financial decision? What is going on, yeah? Look at gas prices. What is going on, yeah? How are we going to survive? Driving in America is now luxury. Oh my God. How are we going to survive, yeah? How? How? $4? Oh my God. Oh my God. $4, guys. $4? I can't move. I can't move.
Now, I don't know where y'all at, but where I'm at, just a couple months ago, we was talking about how cheap gas was here in Oklahoma. Gas prices dropped to $1.99, $1.98, $1.97 in some parts of the states. I know because I filled my tank up for like $35. I went and got gas the other day, and I paid $50 to fill my tank up. I literally seen gas prices over the last 5 days go from $2.20 all the way up to $3.20 something cents. This is crazy.
They weren't lying, guys. It's real. People out here taking pictures. They don't even believe it. $8. $8.21. You might as well get you a horse. Feed us May.
Now, I believe this here is California or something. California prices have always been high, like the highest in the country, I believe. Probably New York next after that, if they're not the highest, because I don't know. I just assume like New York City. People think of New York, and they think New York City is the only place in New York. That's not true, but I imagine around the city it's probably high like this. Now, I went to California back in, I don't know, probably 2020, 2021, 2022, something around there, post-pandemic. And gas prices were around $8 then. They were high then. So we're literally back to post-pandemic gas prices. This is absurd, man.
Friendly reminder that the reason gas prices are so high is because a man that appears in the Epstein files more than just about anybody except Jeffrey himself is using a war with Iran to distract us from his heinous crimes.
Now, I do agree with this. Because why as soon as Trump's name get mentioned and all these files start getting released, now they got to come at us with a war. Distract us with a war. Like we just gonna forget about these Epstein files. Trump, you in them. And we got our eyes wide open. We seeing right through this war.
Do you regret your vote right now?
Well, between him and her, I thought he was the better choice, but honestly, I missed my
This guy is not too bright.
Uncle Joe. I was a nobody, and I was balling then.
You're still a nobody.
Now, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even show you $5 in my pocket.
We spoke to Trump voters.
You couldn't then, and you can't now.
Here in Florida who are ticked off about the fact that the gas prices in the state have gone up by an average of about 60 cents within just a week.
I would just
60 cents. It went up $1 for me. Oklahoma went up a whole dollar in a couple days.
just wish he'd keep up on his campaign promise and say he was going to put it under $3. He'd end that war so fast. But here it is, 5 years later, helping his buddy out get his more money. And then never mind charging us Americans all sorts of money for fuel that you just stole from Venezuela.
And those gas prices are getting higher because of volatile oil prices due to the war in Iran, a war that these Trump voters tell us they hope wraps up quickly.
If I could, speak to the president, I'd just encourage him to finish up this war and get us back to a safe world.
He's saying about for our safety, leave somebody alone, they won't bother you.
Hopefully this
conflict over there will end. You know, it's just unfortunate.
The overall vibe here at the gas pump amongst these Trump voters is they feel like the economy is not going well right now.
At the moment, I'm really out of work.
My hope is that it's temporary and it doesn't last for too long. That oil prices come back down. That's my hope.
What's crazy is these people only care that now it's affecting their pockets, their gas prices, and making it a oh so big deal. Like people aren't dying in Iran. Like Americans aren't even dying in Iran. What I don't understand is when you Google how much oil does the US get from the Middle East, it's less than 10%. We get 60% of our oil from Canada, 7% from Mexico, 5% from Saudi Arabia, and 4% from Iraq. So the grand majority of oil is coming from North America. Yeah, they're blowing up oil reserves and the Strait of Hormuz and all that. That is not the majority of oil that comes to the US. So why are we seeing high gas prices? It's gotta be these gas stations taking advantage of the time, you know, because it's a market. They're all in competition with each other. So when one gas station raises their prices, the next feel like they gotta raise theirs. This just don't make no sense. Less than 10% comes from the Middle East.
Breaking news into the Don Lemon Show newsroom as it involves a war in Iran. Get ready for your gas prices to skyrocket because according to Iran, they said be prepared for the price for a barrel of oil to go up to $200. Right now, it's about $100. It hasn't hit that since 2022. However, gas right now is at $3.58 average a gallon. It was $3.48 a gallon yesterday. So 10 cents a day, you do the math. Within a matter of weeks, it'll be to $5, $6, $7 if this continues. Just so you know, when Joe Biden left office in 2025, gas prices were at about $3.11. Now they're at $3.58. Donald Trump likes to talk about gas prices. This is his own creation, a crisis of his own making. Let's see how he gets us out of this. But get ready to pay a lot more for gasoline.
Mind you, less than 10% comes from the Middle East. Doesn't make sense.
I just want to know where all the gas from Venezuela at.
Right.
I paid $4.87 at the gas station. Today is March 11th. Where the gas from Venezuela? Y'all done went in there, took the man away. You would have put your little puppet in there. Because these oil prices done jumped through the roof. I'm just kidding. I ain't never, let me say this again, never paid $4.87 for no gas. I mean, these gas prices, and this isn't in Texas, these gas prices getting close to Bush years. I don't know what homeboy doing. I ain't got no beef with Iran. We ain't got no beef with Iran. I don't know what beef he got with them people, but we ain't got nothing to do with that. These gas prices though, buck up, you gotta get this squared up. Almost $5 a gallon in Texas, bruh. You ain't gonna make it, bruh. This is a fact. I just want to know where the gas from Venezuela. That's what I want to know.
It's still in Venezuela. But you know what's even crazier? You can still go to the auto parts store and get you some motor oil, and the price has not went up much, if any at all. So what does that say right there?
So we've come to the point where now gas is up. Gas prices are up, right? And I bet you Trump supporters still won't understand why this is all happening. They won't connect the dots to the president, of course. But I was riding by a place that I normally go to get gas, and last week it was normally 3.0 something, right? Yesterday it was 3.29. This morning when I just rode by, it was 3.59. And it's so funny that people swear that Trump makes life better. He swears that he made life a lot cheaper. They swear that the economy is better with him. They also hate that our tax dollars are going to support people who actually need it, like people who need food stamps. They love to say that the tax dollars are going towards taking care of immigrants. You worry about the tax dollars that they're going to take anyway, right? But you don't worry about the real dollars that you currently have, like that you get in your check, and now we have to spend our real dollars on actual things that we actually need also.
They don't care until it happens to them, till it starts affecting them.
Like gas. Food ain't went down already, we knew that. But now stuff like gas is going up. But y'all are worried about tax dollars, but then y'all don't really worry about what they're really doing with our tax dollars. Y'all don't worry about that they fail in audits, and that the rich is not even being taxed for real. And it's like a lot of things that I hope that they're getting now, because it's affecting them now. It's going to affect them now. So of course more people are going to come out like, oh, I regret my decision after being a 3-time Trump voter. It's like, I hope it's clicking now. I hope it's clicking. I really can't even say too many more bad words about him. I could just keep calling him dumb, because that's what you are. But in reality, it's like, y'all weren't going to get it till it started affecting y'all. I hope all of you, a lot of the MAGA supporters, I hope all y'all got a big F-150. Yeah. I hope the gas takes $100 for y'all to fill up. I hope so. Because y'all need to feel this the most. I need everybody to feel it the most, because now we all got to deal with it. We all got to deal with it. We all knew what was coming. But now, I really, really hope it's really sinking into y'all. I hope when they complaining to their friends like, oh, buddy, oh, the gas went up today. It went up about 25 cents today.
Oh, buddy.
I hope y'all know what they're connected to when you talk about it.
Right.
Dummy.
I hope you got you a nice big old F-350. Fuck a F-150. F-350. Diesel. At that. You know what I'm saying? $250 to fill that motherfucking truck up every 3 days. Yeah, how about that? I also been hearing people say that the gas that they filling their car up with ain't even lasting as long as it used to.
Man, this war better end fast. We got motherfuckers putting 62 cents of gas in their tank.
62 cents.
Times are getting tough, Trump. We gotta end that war. Come on, dude. Bro went from one block to the next block. We are so cooked.
One block to the next block, man. 62 cents is just crazy. Hey, man, you never know what somebody going through out there, man. It ain't the first time I'd have seen something like that on a pump ever, you know. But given these times, man, I wouldn't be surprised if you see more and more of that. It's not like you're really getting nowhere, though. That's getting you to the next gas station. But man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think gas prices, the economy, inflation is gonna keep going up, man? Or do y'all think it's gonna eventually come back down? One thing I've been hearing, though, is if this war continues to go on, they talking about interest rates might go up. And mind you, the insane inflation that we've already seen came from the pandemic when the world was shut down. And all this stuff just makes it even worse. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications. Slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. If you made it to the end of this video you bored, check out this video to the left, or check out my music to the right. Just drop some new shit, all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, add it to your playlist and stream it while you sleep. Yes, while you sleep. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. T-Y, Peter 9.